ChesZerae, aka the pretty producer, aka the singing scholar, coming to you with a video. So I think this is like the first video I have done literally for the year so far, and we're already in April. Can you believe that the first quarter of the year is over? Yes, for 2024. But I wanted to get on really quickly because, as I mentioned, it's been a long time, and also there were just certain things that was on my heart that I wanted to share. And I know that I said I was going to be posting a lot more this week, and clearly I have not been posting a lot. So I wanted to share some things in the form of a video because I feel that there are just certain topics that I want to talk about when Speak Life does return, and that's a date to be announced at a later point. But one of the things that I did want to at least put out there as a start is about toxic loyalty. Toxic loyalty. That is something that has been on my heart for like the last, like, I don't know, maybe like 7 days, heavy. And so I've been talking to a few people about, the dangers of this toxic loyalty. So some of you are probably wondering, like, well, that sounds like an interesting term. What is toxic loyalty? Well, glad you asked. Toxic loyalty has a lot to do with when we are becoming so loyal to a thing, a person, a situation, an occupation, whatever it looks like in your personal life, to the point where now it's beginning to yield liability. It's beginning to, some people use the terminology, it's giving, loss, it's giving stress, it's giving drama, or, things that begin to affect how you interact with other people, or it affects your health. I mean, there's so many different directions where things can affect you in a negative way. This is why I use the term toxic, because sometimes what I have learned over the years, and especially coming into this 2024, is that we can think that history, longevity, the fact that we've been so, quote, loyal for a long time with a group or a place or a thing, that, oh, well, I might as well just kind of ride it out. I might as well just kind of continue on with it. And I want to encourage you to really understand that there does come an expiration date for everything. So to have this kind of mindset or concept to think that, oh, let me just kind of ride this loyalty out no matter what, that's not wise. It's one thing to be loyal for the right things, but then there's another common error that we all run into from time to time where we're overstaying our welcome, where we're trying to give a lot of attention to something where God is no longer present. And so I want to encourage you to just be reminded, especially as you still have the remainder of this year, to know that maybe there is transition going on in your life. This has been something also that's been really common across, at least in my circle of networks and friends, and just people that I've come across, where everyone has a story where they're just kind of feeling some shifting, or they're feeling like, you know what, things used to work this way, but they don't work like this anymore. And I just want to encourage someone out there to be reminded that when you feel those type of things, these are not things to just overlook. These are things to really pay close attention to, because you are experiencing transition. And sometimes you have to kind of break the loyalty agreement because there is no longer a blessing in that particular area of life. So, does this happen overnight for people? Not at all. I think I've emphasized so many times when I've done Speak Life in the past, and just talking to people in general, we can all admit that letting go has been quite one of the most difficult things to do. It don't matter what stage of life you are in, doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what walk of life you come from, but that loyalty sometimes is so vital for people where they will literally stay loyal by any means necessary. And like I said, the dangers in that is it when it turns out to be toxic, when it turns out to be a hindrance as opposed to something that's going to catapult you into purpose or catapult you to go forward. This is where you have to draw the line. So take a moment today. I'm going to keep it brief. Take a moment today to really think about where you are on the loyalty lane. Are you overstaying somewhere? Are you overdoing it? Or maybe your loyalty needs to change into another direction or towards another person, etc. So think about that today, and I will be back as far as like to do Speak Life. I'll let you guys know when that update is going to come. And have an excellent day, night, afternoon, no matter where you are in the world. This is ChesZerae, aka the pretty producer, aka the singing scholar, and I'll see you soon.